হুম Hello everyone, how are you all? My voice coming good? Okay. How was the weekend? Tell me. I am fine, Akhilesh. Thanks for asking. Good evening to all of you. I am fine. Thanks for asking. I think still about 8-9 people are left. About 10 people are left to join. Shall I wait 5 minutes? Shall I begin? What to do?
Sir, it's already late. Please start the session.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry, when it will be evaluated, you will be notified. The CC. Okay, my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay. So yet I have configured my VS Code. So what will be better for you? Shall I begin with the VS Code part or shall I
You
take?
begin with the VS Code only, sir.
Okay. Let's do it. So yeah, what was the last thing we did? What was the last thing we did
Sir,
in the
operators.
previous class?
Sir, operators.
Yeah. What?
Sir, not equal to and sir greater equal to 1. Greater equal and sir not equal.
Okay. Okay. At first, recall what we have done in the previous class. How many conditions have we taken? Greater equals, smaller equals, not equals, right? This is what? Greater or equal, right? Is it? How many of you agree? It is greater or equal? This one is lesser or equal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one not equal. Is it? Then double equal. We have taken this, right? This means what? This actually says whether two operators value are equal or not. Sorry, two variables value are equal or not. This operator says it, right? Also, what more we did in the previous class? What else? This greater than sign, right? Only greater. This one only smaller. Is it? And else what? Typecasting. This is what we took, yes, in the previous class. We did all these things, right? We did all these things or not? Tell me. Okay, great. So let's see something related to that. Okay, if I declare A equals 5, my screen is visible to everyone. It's fine. A equals 5, let's say. And what? Let's say B equals 6. What will be the result? A not equal B. What shall be the result? What is the result that I should get? What is the result that I shall get here after printing this? Okay, let's try running this. Okay, now let's see. So let's run it. So I am getting the result as true, right? My result for this print is true. What these true and false are? Okay, now fine. Let's try printing two things. Print this one as well as print. Okay, let's print both these things. What values are coming? Let's see. So see, I am getting what? True and false both. A not equal to B is true and A equal to B is false, right? Is it? What I am getting is that this value A not equal to B, result of this I am getting as true, right? And A equal to B, result of this is coming to be what? False. Is it true? A not equal to B and A equal to, sorry, this will be A equal to B. Let's write it here. A equal to B, this is false and this is true. Correct? So what are these things? What this true and false is? I am getting, Python is printing what? Some results as true and false, right? If I write, okay, let's say print some statement, its result Python is printing as true and true, or it may print as false. What are these things? This true and false called? What this true and false is called? This true and false is called Boolean values. What they are called? Boolean values. So, okay, fine. Let me show you something here. Okay, A equal to true. Let me assign something like that. Now print type of A. Okay, let's try printing something like this. See, you are getting, what is the type, data type of A? What is the data type of A I am getting? Bool, right? What is the data type of A I am getting? Bool. So what this true and false is? Okay, let me define another variable here, b equal to false. Now let's try printing type of both A and B. Okay. So you can see both the type of A and B I am getting as bool. Here is it is also bool, here it is also bool. Okay. So what this true and false are? This true and false, both are what you call both are what Boolean values. Okay, Boolean values has only two types, this true and false. Nothing else this Boolean values can represent. It will either represent something is true or something is false. Okay, and what is, by what type Python indicates it? By this bool. Okay, Boolean values has only two things inside it. One is true, another is false. And how they're indicated in Python? By this symbol bool. Okay, like integers are represented by something called int, right? Boolean values are represented by bool. Is this point clear? Is this point clear? Tell me everyone. Boolean values are what? A type of, these are a type of data, right? And what they contain, likewise, integer contain all range of integers. So Boolean values, they contain what? Values true and false. Nothing else they can contain apart from this true and false. And they are represented by this bool. I think all of you, is it clear? Tell me right now. Okay, great. Now, right? Now let's try something else. Okay. Let's see something called logical operators. What are these logical operators? Why they are used? Okay. What are these? You can say there are three kinds of logical operators. One is and. Another is what? Or. Another is not. Okay. How is this and represented in Python? By this and operator. How this or is represented? This or. And how not is represented? Can anybody tell me? How is not represented? There are two things I think. Will this not work? Or will this exclamation mark the not command? Which one will work? Okay, we will take both one by one. Okay. So what these logical operators do? What these logical operators and or not do? What do you think? Okay, fine. See, let me try with this print something. What we did till now. what we did till now. A not equal to B, right? A not equal to B, we printed something like this, right? Its value came out to be either true or false, something like that happened. Okay, now let's suppose, let's go there only on the VS Code and let's try. Okay, let's say what I have 4 variables. A equals 1, B equals 1. Okay, or let's be more specific. I have 4 variables, 4 integer variables, A, B, C, D, right? I want that I will print true. What? I will print true if and only if A equals B and C equals D. If both these statements are true, what? If Boolean value of both these statements are true, then I will print true, else I will print false. Getting my question? I have 4 variables, A, B, C, D. I want to print 2 values. Okay, I will print what? True and false. This is what my output should be, either true or false. Now, what are the conditions I am laying? I am saying that if A equals B, value of A equals to value of B and value of C equals to value of D, I will print true, else I will print false. There are 2 statements here, and that should be considered simultaneously. Together they shall happen. If any of the statement is false, if either A is not equal to B or either C is not equal to D, I will print false. Got my question, all of you? Got my question? Okay, let me solve it for you and then we will discuss that what I told. Okay, at first tell me, how do we get input from the command? What I said, A, B, C, D, all should be what? Integers, right? All should be integers. So how shall I take the input? Let me write it as, what I want them, A, B, C, D are all what? Integers, right? How will I take the input? Right? This is the way or not? Tell me. How many of you remember and how many of you forgotten? All of them are what? Integers. Now, what I said, what was the condition? Tell me. I will print true. I want to print true when, what I said, I want to print true when A equals B and C equals D, right? If both of them are true, if both of their Boolean values are true, I will print true, else I will print false. So I want both these statements to be true. How can I represent that? How can I tell Python that please, if both these statements are true, A also equals to B and C is also equal to D, then please print true, else print false. I want to do something like that. What will I do? Something like this. A equal to B, right? And the AND condition. C equal to D. Let's see whether this suffices our conditions or not. Let's try printing this. Py s.py. Okay, 4 values. What do you want to give? Let's give 1, 1, 2, 2. Is it coming true? Is it coming true? What I said, A equals B and C equals D. What is happening is that, what are their values? Tell me. What are their values? A's value is 1, B's value is 1. C's value is what? 2, D's value is 2. So what you can see that A equals to B. This is true, right? Is it true? A equals B and C equals to D. Is it true? Is it true? Both are true. Then the print statement prints true. Okay. What happens now? Let me tell you. Okay. Okay. What happens for AND? AND is what? AND is what? A logical operator. A logical operator, right? Okay. So how this works? You give two statements. Okay. This is statement one. Place AND here, and this is statement two. Okay. Is it fine? How AND operates? AND operates between two statements, statement one and statement two. And tells Python is that, and tells Python that if any of the statement, if Boolean value of either of S1, if for either S1 Boolean value is false, or if for either S2 the Boolean value is false. If any of S1 or S2 is false, print false. Okay. If both are true, if S1 and S2 both are true, you print true. Okay. You have seen that for our this particular case, both A and B, C and D both are equal, right? C is also equal to D, A is also equal to B. Okay, let me erase everything now. So what is the S1 for my this case? This A equals to B is my statement one. This C equals to D is my statement two. Okay. This A equals B is my statement one. C equals D is my statement two. What is the value of S1? Is A equal to B? What are the value we have taken? A and B both are 1, right? A equal to B, then its value is true. Is S2. For S2, is C equals to D? The value, yes, 2 is equal to 2. So this statement 2 is also true. Okay. Now, how the entire thing is getting evaluated? How the entire statement will get evaluated? True and true. Okay. And then the result is coming to be true. Let me give another run for these things. Okay, A equals to B. Tell me, what is it? True, right? This entire print statement, you can assume this entire print statement gets converted to A equals B. What is its value? True, right? Then AND is there. C equals D. Its value is what? True. C equals D for our this particular case. True. Okay. None of our statements value is false. So as per this AND condition, Python will print true. Is it fine? For both of the statements, their values are what? True. Hence Python is printing true. Fine. You got it? How is it happening? Okay, now we will come to the scenario when any statement is false. What will happen? Okay, how can I make any of the statement false? A not equal to B, C equal to D. Check. Will this C? Now what is the value for this? A not equal to B. A's value is what? 1. B's value is what? 1, right? So is it false? Its value will be false now. This value is false, this value is true. Okay. C equals D is true. A not equal to B is false, what the result should be? What the result should be? Let's try printing this. Pi test.py. Yet again, we are getting true. Something wrong we did. Yet again, my entire value is coming to be true. So this condition, ideally, whatever I have done, A not equal to B, this should be false, right? This time. A not equal to B, this should be false this time. And C equal to D, this should be true. True and false should come to be true. As per the AND operator. As per the AND operator. Okay. As per the AND logical operator, what happens is that as per the AND logical operator, okay, this one, if any of the statements, statement 1 and statement 2, they turn out to be what? True. Both has to be true such that the entire result of this comes out to be true. Okay, as per this AND operator. Now, if any of them is false, okay, this is false and this is true, this should be false. Now, if suppose this is true and this is false, this again should be false, and if these both are false, the result should be false. This is how it shall work. Yes, Amar, tell me.
Sir, isn't it that it will print if any one is true, then it will print true only?
I don't think so.
So
It
check with
shall-
that equal command. Both all the commands equal. Then put to first one like a right and second one wrong print. Then print true or false.
Okay,
So
but that yes, please.
false true is true one is not false.
Yeah, sorry.
False true is false. True one is not the false. You wrote here false.
But this is for what? The AND command. Okay. This is related to the AND command. Whatever this true and false is true for what? The OR logical operator.
No, sir. Then why it got there? True.
This is what we are trying to figure out right now, right? That what had happened that we are getting some wrong results.
So then change the example. I think it will change.
Using
something.
VS.
Yes, please. Yes.
Do it in online Python, sir.
What will happen? Any change will be there?
If it is getting wrong here, it will be true.
Okay. And whatever the AND command is, AND is a logical operator. This will tell me this how an AND works between two statements, S1 and S2. If both of them are, then only this AND will print true. Result of both using this AND operator will be true. Else, for any other condition will be false. Ideally, this AND should work like this. Where I am getting wrong. Fact is coming here. Okay. Hello,
Yes, sir. Listening.
voice is lagging. Something like that is happening.
No, it's clear, sir.
Sometimes it happens, sir.
All of you are getting like that.
Now it is clear.
Now it's clear.
Okay. Let me do something like this and let's see whether my command is working or not. Still it's coming true. Still it's coming true. Now what shall I do? The entire logical operator is failing, I think. This is not at all working, whatever I have done. Okay, let's see what the OR operator is giving me. OR operator is giving a correct result, right? True. And what if I change the condition of both? What if I change the condition is both in both? Both are false now for OR operator. Will I get a good result? Let's see. See, now the OR operator 2 is giving correct values, right? A not equal to B and C not equal to D. What is happening? A not equal to B. It is what? Tell me. This is what my statement 1 and this is what my statement 2, right? Both of them is what? This is my statement 1, this is my statement 2, correct? Now OR operator, how this works? Statement 1, statement 2, statement 1 or statement 2. If statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true. What result I will get? True. Statement 1 is false, statement 2 is true. How this will work? This will give result true. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. This will give me again true. Now if both are false, this will give me false, right? This is what is happening. A not equal to B. What is the value of A? A equals 1, B equals 1, C equals 1, C equals 2, D equals 2. Both C and D are equal, right? So this condition, C not equal to D, this is giving me what? False. A false value. And A not, what is it? A not equal to B. Both the values of A and B are 1. So it will give me result false. False or false? What is it? False or false? Is it false? Both the statements are false. So I am getting a result false, right? Is it? Is it I am getting that using the OR operator? I am getting a correct result using the OR operator. Getting the correct result here using the OR operator or not? Tell me. Now, using this OR, let's change one of the conditions. A equal B or C not equal to D. So tell me what should happen here. What should be the value of A equal B? A equal to B. What should be the value? If I keep A equal to 1, B equal to 1, C equal to 2, D equal to 2. What What should be the result of this expression? A equal to B. Its result should come true, right? And this one, C not equal to D. Its result should come as false. Now, true or false? Tell me what will be the result? True or false? What it is? True, right? True or false? The result should be true. Let's try that. Whether we can get it on, whether we are getting it or not. One, one, two, two, right? Result is true. Getting the correct value. Is it? Got the correct value or not? Using the OR operator, tell me. Now let's change this one to not equal to and change this one to equal to. And let's check. Now how the conditions should look like. How the condition should look like. A not equal to B. A equal to 1, B equal to 1, C equal to 2, D equal to 2. A not equal to B. What is the result of this expression? What is the result of this expression? First tell me. A not equal to B and A's value is 1, B's value is 1. What is the result of this expression? A not equal to B, it is false, right? And C equals D, this is true. Now tell me, true and false, or true and false, or what value will you get? False and true, rather. False and true, it will give me true. Let's try this. False and true. Let's try this. Pi. True. Answer I am getting true. Getting true, right? Okay. Now the last condition I want to check. A equal B. A equal B or C equal D. What shall I do? What it should be now? What it should be? A equal B. What is its value? First tell me. True, right? For A equal to 1, B equal to 1, C equal to 2, D equal to 2. A's value, A equal B. The expression's value is true, and C equal to D, its value is true. True and true, or what it will give me? This condition, true, and the result is true. Let's try this one also. First try running this. Okay, now, so we have checked that using this OR, we are getting our entire table to be correct. Fine. Entire OR, we are getting our result to be correct. Now let's come back to our AND part. Let's see what we were might be that time. There might be something wrong we were doing. Okay, let's write the table here only first. And right. Statement 1, statement 2. First, true. What is the result? Result should be true, right? True and true. It gives true. True and false. This gives false. False and true. This gives false. False and false. This gives false, right? This gives what? This is the entire table. Now, this is our first condition. Both of them are true. Okay. Let's write here. And let's print pi test.py. 1, 1, 2, 2. First result is correct. Check here. First result is correct. This is also true. This is also true. True and true and. What is the result? Here, true, true, true. Correct. Getting the correct result here. Now, let's try for the second condition again. Let's try for the second condition again. What it is, true and false. How will we make that? C not equal to D, something like that. Okay, now let's try. Coming? Is my false coming as my answer? Is my false coming as my answer? Tell me. What is the value of this expression? A equal B. Let's write here only. A equals 1, B equals 1, C equals 2, D equals 2. A equals B. What is its value? As evaluated. Will it be true or false? Please give me some response. A equals B. What will be its value? A equal 1, B equal 1, C equal 2, D equal to 2. So A equal B. This, at first look here, A equal B. Its value will be true, right? Because A equals to B. Value of A equals to value of B. So its value will be true. C not equal to D. Is it a correct statement? See, both the values of C and D are same too. True, right? C and D, both of the values are same. So C not equal to D, this statement is false. So now, true and false. What it is? True and false. False. We are getting the result. False. Getting the result false. Have we got it? Okay, now let's try for the third condition. Let's try for the third condition. A not equal B, C equal to D. Okay. Let's try running this. Again, we are getting the correct result. False. Getting the correct result. A not equal to B. This is false, right? And this is true. And of both. Coming here. False and true. It is false, right? And last condition. Let's check for the last condition. Let's check for the last condition. A not equal to B, C not equal to D. Answer is false, right? How the answer is coming false? Tell me here. How the answer is coming false? Value of this one is false. Value of this one is false. Okay. False and false. False, right? False and false. All are false here, right? False and false coming here, false. So all of you, the OR table, all of you have noted down how the OR works. OR, and this is the AND table. Please note it down. Let me draw for you the odd table here also. How the odd table will look like? Statement 1, statement 2, right? True, 2. The result is true. True, false. Result is false. False, true. Result is what? Sorry. One thing I've made a mistake here. True, false is what? True. False, true is true. False, false is false. This is how the odd table looks like. At that moment, what had happened was that I haven't saved my program. That's why it was not running. So that was a mistake from my end. I don't think so. I have, see here right now also, no double brackets are there. Still, I am getting the correct result. False. Yeah, tell me, Amar, what had happened? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell
So
me.
actually, no, I have given that a same I have done like you. Just I will tell you the inputs and result.
Yes.
Okay, so I have given A, B, C, D as the integer input.
Yeah.
Then I have given A and B as same input, right?
Yeah.
And C and D is different.
Okay.
Then I print is equal to B in bracket. Then and C is equal to D in
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
Then it is printing true. And when I am keeping A equal to B in bracket and C equal to D in bracket with whole bracket, then it is printing false.
Don't know, but this is not coming to be correct in my case. Let's try running this again.
With the double brackets or the bracket
Pi
causes
tails.py. Okay. 1 1 2 2. Let's say it is coming clearly giving us false result.
so then you can check mine, then explain.
Okay.
please.
At the end of the session, I will check your
Okay,
screen.
sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Puneet, any problem?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to know if for like exclamation mark, instead of exclamation marks, can we use the bracket, the arrow brackets
As in
for like not in?
not?
That arrow is defines as greater or smaller, and he's
Yes.
asking to put that for equal, not equal.
Yeah.
No,
For
no,
the
no,
not
no.
equal.
That is not possible.
Oh,
If you define something like this, not this. This is a meaningless thing in Python. Python will not ever recognize it. Okay.
These are the
Oh.
syntax, na sir, already. That's why.
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So how we can do that? We will see. Okay. Right now, all of you understood this. Tell me here so that I can proceed ahead. Tell me here, any problem, any doubt with this? All of you have noted down the table or an and? Any problem? Please tell me here. Shall I go ahead then? Very few people are responding today. I don't know what had happened. Okay, fine. So as per the question asked, suppose that, okay, now let's take a simple example for this. Now what is left? What we are left with, logical operator called not. This works on only one statement, okay, only one statement. If suppose statement is true, the result will be false. If statement is false, the result will be true. Got it? Entire thing will be reversed. Not S1. This will turn a true statement to false and a false statement to true. Pick. Understood this one? Let's try practically. Okay. Okay, now suppose I want to print something like this. If A equals B, okay, if A equals B, print false. And if A not equals B, print true. How can I do that? If A equals B, print false. If A not equals B, print true. How can I do that? I will use a not command here. Okay, let's see how it works. What I said, let's see whether something called not exists or not. Okay, this not if A equals B, print true, print false rather, right? And if A not equal B, print true, something like that I want to. So what shall I type here? What I said, this not works only for a single statement, right? This not works for a single statement, not for two statements. Now, if I type not A equal B, what will happen? Let's try pi 1 1. Am I getting false? Am I getting false result? Tell me first. And what if I give a different value? Am I getting true? A equal B, print false, else print true, right? If value of A equals to value of B, print true, print false, else print true. Okay, now how is it happening? For the first case, check. Value of A is 1, value of B is what? 1, right? For this case, this particular case. Tell me, A and B both are equal? A and B both are equal, right? Then this A and B both are equal, correct or not? Tell me. Then what is the result of this statement? What is the result of this statement? True. And not true means? Not true means what? Not true means the result is false. Entire result is false. This is what happening for the case here. Not statement, not operator will turn any true statement to be false. Okay. And for the second case, see what's happening. A equal B. This condition is what? For 1 and 2. For this one. This is false, right? Is it? Now not false. The result is true, right? This is what we are getting here. And this condition belongs to here. This is the, if S1, if the value of S1 is false, then if not is applied here, not false will turn to true. Getting it? Any problem? Any problem? Yes, Imanshu, tell me what problem? What's the problem?
Sir,
Yeah, hello.
hello.
Yeah, tell me.
सर वो नॉट के बाद a equal to b को ब्रैकेट में डालो ना एक बार अलग से प्लीज पुट दैट a equal to b in bracket then print
Maybe result एक ही आएगा. Okay, I am wiping out everything from here.
and give the same input sir 1 1
Okay.
after print now it is false.
False आ रहा है?
Yes sir.
Yeah, Himanshu, tell me.
Sir, I want to know that not statement is only just simply reversing our output. Like if we get
Yes.
true, then it will just give false. If we get false, it will just give us true.
Yes, exactly this is happening.
So that means we have to use that syntax not equal to, then we have to define the variable, like compare the variable, right?
Yes, but this is a logical operator. This will do what? It will give some result in true and false. Okay.
But sir, why is it giving false?
Yeah, because this 1 1 check. This
Yeah.
condition is what? A equal B. 1 1.
Yes.
This is true. Then not true is
Yeah.
what? False.
Okay.
Okay. Not true is
Sir.
false and not false is true.
Okay. Sir.
Sir, we can also use that not equals to statement here instead
Yeah,
of
you
not.
can. You can. But yeah, whatever the result as per the question I have given, if you use not equal to here, the entire results will change. Wherever I got true, that will turn to false, and wherever I got false, that will turn to true. Something like that will
Okay,
happen.
understood. Okay, understood.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, tell me what more problem is there? Entire logical operators. Now, can you use them? Tell me. All of you. I'm not getting responses from most of you. What's the problem? Are you facing any doubt? Yeah, tell me, Amar, any problem?
Sir, once again, can you repeat the logical topics? Then it will be like clear.
Okay, so one thing is what I'm just repeating.
Actually,
the
we are
table.
from non-coding background. That's why I think I am saying this.
You require that as of now? Tell me.
Yes, yes, sir. Actually, I am having a bit confusion, but if again you will clear that I am writing the notes and I will do the same.
Okay, so just I am repeating the table as of now.
Yes, sir. Just in equal, not equal, and not that upper
S1
only
is
do
2.
true and false.
S1 is 2 and operator. Okay. This is what true. This is true. What should be my result? True and true. True. Then now true and false. What is the result? False. false and true, what should be my result? False. And false and false, what is the result? False. So suppose that S1 is there and is my operator and S2 is there. If either of S1 and S2 is false, the entire statement will be what? False.
Okay, sir. Now and is clear. If any of the statement is false,
Yeah,
then it will
any
go.
of the
It will go for
statement.
false.
See, yeah, if any of S1, S2 is false, the entire value you will get is false. Anyone.
Okay.
Okay. It can be either of both or it can be anyone. That's all. That's all is for the AND operator. Now let's go for the OR operator. Okay, now for the OR, S1, S2 result. True, true. Answer is true. True, false. Answer is true. False, true. Answer is true. False, false. Answer is false, right? What happens
This
is that
this
here-
concept works on true, right? Like the opposite. First one is on like the false. Anyone is
Yeah.
false means false. Second,
Yes.
if anyone is true means it will true.
Yeah, if
सर
yeah, tell me.
इनको एक बार है ना वो अपना ट्रूथ टेबल जो है ना 0 1 वाला
हाँ,
वो इनको दिखाओ तो जल्दी समझ में आएगा.
अच्छा
ट्रू
यहाँ
फॉल्स इज टू मच कंफ्यूजिंग.
बट पाइथन में प्रिंट ट्रू फॉल्स के टर्म्स में
हाँ
हो
तो
रहा है.
जीरो मीन्स फॉल्स, 1 मीन्स ट्रू.
ये और ज्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग हो सकता है ना.
नहीं सर नहीं, वो उससे
नहीं,
जल्दी
नहीं,
समझ में
ये
आता.
भी इजियर है ब्रो. थोड़ा बस डाउट हो गया था क्योंकि सर का प्रिंट नहीं हुआ था तो माइंड में वो चला गया था.
प्रिंट
बस।
नहीं हुआ था. प्रिंट नहीं होने का कारण था मेरा प्रोग्राम सेव नहीं हुआ था. ठीक
हाँ
है.
नहीं समझ गया. उसी टाइम डाउट में हो गया तो सर में घुस
हाँ।
रहे थे तो दोबारा डाउट पूछे क्लियर. अभी सर
ठीक है.
एंड और तो क्लियर हो गया परफेक्टली. अभी दोबारा से आप तीसरा
Yes
वाला
and no. अब what's the condition here? If either S1 or S2, if anyone is true, for the OR operator, the entire result will be given as true. Okay. If any one of S1 or S2 is true, the result will be true. Else it will be false. You can see here only false result I am getting when both of the statements are false. Similarly here, check it is the reverse at AND. Only true I am getting where? When both the statements are true. Fine. As of now, this is fine.
yes sir.
Now, removing this entirely. Now,
Sir,
how
please
am I
explain that not one now, please again.
Yeah.
I got and or the not one.
not only works on single statement S. Okay, single statement it works on. If the value and what is the result? If the value
So why
of
not
my-
we can command to do according the print statement true as false, right?
yes
And false as true. Will not
Yeah.
will make.
yeah. If the value of my statement is true, the result will be false. If the value of my statement is false, the result will be true. This is all.
Okay.
This is
To
how
change
not
the
works.
statement false, then we have to put the command not. Yes, got it.
Yes.
Hello.
I said if A equals B, I will print false. If A is not equal to B, I will print true. How will I do that? Just will add not here.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
It will reverse my result.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, in print
Yeah.
for not operator, we will print not and not symbol. We will write not symbol.
Okay, not symbol. This one you are wanting. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah. What you are getting?
Error. Yes, text error. Invalid.
Okay, so this is what? This is not a logical operator. This is not.
Okay.
Getting it? This is
Okay,
not a
sir.
logical operator here. This is completely what it is saying, invalid syntax. Python does not recognizes anything like this. When you want to use the logical operator, you have to use something called not.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Sir, and every time you are writing py test for file name, you are writing py test.py, no sir. For-
yes. I am using the terminal here for running my, rather the CMD I am using here for running my program. So I have to write that to run my program.
Okay, sir. Always you have to write it on terminal.
Sir,
Yes.
you can use shortcut, no, sir. Control
As
F5.
in which shortcut?
Control F5 for running the terminal.
Okay, let me try what?
Yes,
Control
sir. F5.
Control F5. I don't know. Means how does it works here? Never
Sir, you
tried
should
that.
So trust
really.
You should save the file. Later on it will work.
Okay. Okay. So I think this doesn't works here for me. And let's not do this as of now,
It's a
because
debugging.
if I do that, let me try here. I don't know if something goes wrong, then what will I do?
No, sir. It will work. Control F5 it will work.
Yeah, it's working. Not the control F5, but my command is working fine as of now.
We want to run command means we have to write the file name. That's
Yeah. If you want to run from the terminal, you have to write the file name. Something like that command you have to give. Okay, if such certain extensions are required for the control F5 command, I will install that in future if required.
No, sir. It will work without any extension.
Okay, great. Something is missing from my end, perhaps, I think. Okay, yeah. So let's take the next topic. Now, yeah, one thing. Till now, what we have seen that what we have seen is that let's go here only and do what we have seen till now. S1, right? Some logical operator say or S2. Based upon their values to be true or false, I will get some result, right? Right? Is it what it is happening here? There are certain values of S1 and S2. Some logical operators such as or, and, or not will be there. And whatever their values will be, based upon them, the entire statement will be executed and will give me some result. This is what is happening. Tell me here. This is what had happened till now. Some statements are there on which I have applied some logical operators, and based upon the execution of my entire statements combined, I got some results. This is what I have been doing for a past few times. Tell me, why are you silent? Okay, now, so let's be specific from now. I have used the term for this S1 and S2 called statements, right? Statements. As of now, I said these are called statements for easier understanding. What are these things actually? What are these things actually? These are called conditions. What are these statements called? In real terms, they are called conditions. If my S1 condition is true and my S2 condition is true, the AND of both the trues will give me result as true. What are these statements called? These are called conditions. Okay, based upon that condition, I will get some result. Okay, so how I can handle these conditions on my own? Somebody has told that what we can do, this statement, okay, not something like not A equal to B. This is what we did, printed in single statement, right? He wanted to put something called or A not equal to B, something like that. So there is yet another way of doing something as per our will. And that way, I don't want to do it using this print way. Okay. Using the print command always, I don't want to do this. I have some other way of doing so, and that is an easier way. What it is called the if else part. These are called conditionals. Okay, now how I can rewrite this statement? Okay, let's take our example. Let's take this example once again. What is it? Print not A equal B. Just print that. Okay. If value of A equals to B, I will print what? False. Else I will print true. Okay. I want to rewrite the entire program. And I can do that using the conditional statements. Okay. What I've told you, this S1 and S2, these two are what? These are what statements till now we have used. What are these called? Conditions. Conditions. Based upon these conditions, I will get some result now. Okay, now how? Using this if else conditionals, I will derive my required result. How will I do that? Let's try to understand this topic. Okay, so yeah, what I want to print, A equals B, print false. A not equal to B, print true. Something like that I want to print, right? How can I do that? Using the if else. See, this is what the condition 1, right? And this is what my condition 2. If A equals to B, I will print false. If A is not equal to B, I will print true. So what will I do? Simply if A equal B, okay, print what? Print true. Else print false. What this says, if this condition, this is what condition. If this condition is true, print true. Else print false. This is how I may write this program. Okay, I think I have made a mistake. Rather, as per our condition, it should have been what? If A not equal to B, right? Print true, else print false. Something like this will suffice our work. If is what? A condition statement. That if this particular condition is true, okay, this particular condition is what? True. I will execute this line. Else I will not execute this line and will see whether my next condition, I will go to this next condition and will print this. Well, let's take an example and then I will explain. Now, OpenBoard has stopped working now. Okay, fine. How we have written it? If what? A not equal to B, right? What? Print what I want to print? True. Else, sorry for one thing, there should be no semicolon. Print false. Okay, let's try this. Value of A and B, let's suppose I give it to be 1 and 2. Answer is coming true. Answer is coming true. Have I got the correct result? Just give me a minute and let me open my OpenBoard. Yeah. How I have done that? How I have done that? How this is working? How this is working? Okay, if A equal to B, okay, Python does what? Whenever such kind of if else condition is there, okay, if else condition is used for checking, okay, for checking if condition, let's suppose conditions are there. Condition 1, if condition 1 is true, I will print statement 1, okay. If condition 2 is true, I will print statement 2. If condition 3 is true, I will print statement 3, something like that. If you want to perform task like this, okay, in this flow, then your if and else, these conditional statements will be used. Okay, now what's happening here? Let's see what's happening here. What's happening here? In this, what's my value of A and B? A is 1, B is 2, right? So whenever Python reaches here, okay, the Python interpreter reaches this line 4, it checks if is there. So it thinks that now certain condition statements will be coming, and according to that I have to work. Now it does what? A not equal to B. First condition, this one, A not equal to B. Is it true? Is it true? A not equal to B. I think A and B both are not equal to each other. So this is true. Then this line will be executed. That's why this true has been printed, right? True got printed. Now, once this if condition has been executed, this else part will not be checked. Got it? Once this if got executed, this else part will not be checked. This will be simply skipped by the what? By the interpreter. This will not, this said that the interpreter thinks that this condition I have got true. Now in line 6, I have the else part. What does else mean? If your first condition is not true, then please execute this line. If my A not equal to B, this condition is not true, then you please execute this line. Let's take an example for that also. Okay, so A not equal to B is my condition, right? Let's give value of AB to be both to be 1. I am getting false here. How is it happening? At first, the interpreter is looking for this if condition. A not equal to B. Value of A is 1, value of B is 1. So this condition is false, right? Is it? Now the interpreter will skip this. It will not print this one. We'll skip this line. We'll come to this line 6 and we'll see that there is an else part here. Else means if inside my if condition, if the condition inside my if statement is false, I have to print whatever is written in my else part, whatever statement is written in my else part. Okay, inside this else part, we have a block called print false, and thus my interpreter is printing false for me. Got it? How this will happen? When the if will be executed, when the else will be executed. If now, whenever you see, we have a combination of if and else. If this if gets executed, this else will not execute. If this else condition is false, the else will get printed. The else condition will get printed. Getting it? Tell me. Only few responses. What shall I assume? Okay, let's do a problem. Let's say I take an input. I take an input of a number A. Now Okay, I take an input for a variable a, and a will store what? Integer. Okay, now if a is even, I will print even, else I will print odd. How will I do this program? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me how will I do this program? Try texting me whatever approach you come up with. If a is an even number, suppose that I take input for an integer a. If a is an even number, I will print even, else I will print odd. How will I do this? Using these conditional statements. Okay, I have taken input for what variable a, right? A is what? An integer, right? Okay, right? Now, what shall I write? If what is the condition? A, how shall I detect an even or odd number? A mod 2 equal 0, print what? Even. Now, if this condition is false, print else. Else print what? False. Sorry, not false, odd. Okay. Let's try printing this. What happens? Tell me a value you want to check with, any one of you. Five, right? Answer is coming out. 5 is an odd number or not? Tell me. 5 is an odd number. Now, right? Pi test.py. Let's try with another value. I want to check with 10. 10 is even. 10 is even, right? Answer is coming even. Answer is coming even. Okay, what had happened? What does this mod operator does? Modulus operator. What does this modulus operator do? It takes out remainder, right? It finds the remainder. So tell me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. All of them, if divided by 2, will leave what remainder? If I divide all of them, if any even number is divided by 2, what is the remainder I shall get? Always, the remainder will always be 0, right? And if I divide any odd number using, let's suppose any odd number, 3, 5, 7, 9, something like that is there. If I divide any odd by 2, what remainder shall I get? Remainder should be equal to 1, right? Always, if you divide any odd number by 2, remainder will always be equal to 1. So now, how to check for the even? If a modulo 2 equal 0, that means if a gives remainder 0 when divided by 2, then please print even, else print false, else print odd. Getting it? How I have done that? All of you getting it? How I have done that? Can you do it on your own? Yeah, Amar, tell me.
Okay, sir. If we will put that a divided by 2 not equal to 0, then it will print the odd answer, na sir. Then we have to write print odd, else
Yes,
print.
you have to reverse it. In place of even, write odd, and in place of odd, write even. Then you will get the correct answer.
So I can only write not, then equal to, not double equal, right?
No.
Not equal to will work and it will print the odd answer. Else we will write print, and
Even.
first we will write print odd.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. Now I want to try something else. In this problem only, suppose that if number is even, right? Number is even. I want to check for something special. Suppose that number is even, fine. If suppose number is 0, okay, number is 0, I want to print 0. Okay, if number is even, even will be printed. If number is 0, 0 will be printed. And if number is odd, odd will be printed. These three conditions are there. This is the last question I am taking for today. Okay. What if number is even? I will print even. If number is 0, I will print 0. If number is odd, I will print odd. What shall I do? How can I solve this problem? Okay, another thing, if number is 0, even should not be printed now. Even should not be printed. You should not print even this time. Any approach all of you can come up with? Can you think of something to do here? Okay, with this, what program I have written already, whatever program I have written already, now, whatever program I have written already, let's suppose I give 0 input to it. What result I will get? Even, right? This even I will be getting. Now I have to do something else, because if 0 is there, as per my question that I have taken, 0 should be printed. What shall I do? Any idea you people are having? Yes, Amar, tell me.
Sir, we should
Yeah.
not put that else condition, then it will print, right?
Okay,
Only
then
even. It will not print odd after that. If
No,
the number is input is odd.
input is odd, then what? That's why. Think for 2-3
Sir,
minutes. How will you solve this?
Sir, can
Yeah.
we use a multiple if statement?
Yes, you can. You can. Simply.
Then, sir, it would be easier, sir. We can first use that for 0. If it would be 0, then other statement will be ignored. But if it would not be 0, other would be evaluated after that.
Yeah, tell me.
So we can use
Sir, can you
statement.
sir, can you repeat the question what you asked?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Please repeat the question.
Question is, if 0 is my number, 0 should be. If 0 is my number, 0 should be printed. If I get an even number, I have to print even.
Else if.
And if I have got a odd
Sir,
number, odd will be printed. Yes.
Else
sir,
if.
a equals to input, and then if we give condition in if a double equals to 0, then print 0. Else if a is divided by 2 and double equals to 0, then it will print even. Else print odd condition.
Okay.
Is it right, sir?
Okay, yeah. To some extent, it is correct.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's try using multiple if statements. What I said, let's say if a mod 2 equals 0. Sorry, if a equals 0, first condition, let's take this. Print 0, something like that. I can do, right? If, now let's come, if a mod 2 equals 0, print even, else print odd. Will it work? Let's try printing this. Okay. Okay, what input you want to give for the first condition first? At first, let's take any even number 2. Let's take any even number 2. Even is getting printed, fine. Now let's take an odd number. 3. Odd is getting printed, fine. Now let's take 0. What we are getting? 0 and even. 0 is also getting printed, even is also getting printed. Why this is happening? And suppose if I would have added if a mod 2 equal to 1, then what would have happened? What would have happened? What would have happened? 0 even. Still, see, one thing is that, one thing I would like to tell here, the interpreter, when comes to this if statement, right? When interpreter comes to this if statement, it will see if the condition is true, right? This will execute this command, this statement. Now it will check for the next if statement again. Both are ifs. This is also if, this is also if. Now this will check for if it has got that in line 6, if condition is there, it will check for it again. This is true, then this will print again this. Okay, whenever if is followed by another if, okay, both of them will be checked. This is not that, since after an if, okay, now see that else is getting followed after an if statement, else is coming. So what happens in this case is that after, if suppose if condition is correct, this will not be executed. Okay, once this is done, this will not be executed at all. Okay, but this is not true for two ifs. If two ifs are there, both will be executed one by one. If suppose both of them are, condition for both of the ifs are true, the statements associated with both of them will be executed. Like what is happening here. If a 0 for a equal 0, the interpreter is first checking for the first condition, first if. See here, the line comes to the first if, a0 print 0. Okay, condition is true. Now it checks that yet again an if is there. Again an if is there. It will again check this one. It is here. It is what? A mod 2 equals 0. Condition is true. Hence it will print even. Now don't think that the will not come here. It will again check this. Why the odd is not getting printed? Because 0 mod 2 not equals to 1. Okay. This is the condition. This condition that has been given here is false. That's why this statement is not getting executed here. Okay, so what shall I do? What shall I do so that for odd will be printed, for even will be printed, and for 0 will be printed. There is, for any such scenario, we are encountering, there is something called elif. And let's keep this as else. Okay, now what happens is that first, what will happen here now? Let's try running this py test.py. Okay, what has happened? Sorry. Okay, now when if I give 0, you can see that what's happening. Only my result is coming to be 0, right? Why? For 0, now what's happening is that if statement. Now first interpreter comes here if. Okay, if it is coming here, if it is finding that if condition is true, a is 0, then it will execute this line. And now when it comes to 6, it says that it is encountering an elif. Elif stands for else if. This is handy when my if condition is executed. Now if first one is executed, I don't need this. I don't need this to be printed. This elif will not be seen anymore. Now it will come to this line 9 and we'll see an else. This will not be executed anymore because it will see that I'm encountering an else. My if part has already got executed. So no need to see these blocks. The interpreter will simply skip this part. Both the elif and else part, interpreter will skip. So once this if is executed, none of the blocks of elif and else will be executed. It will not bother to check the conditions even. Okay. Once it has seen that only elif and else are there, it will go to the next line from there only. Okay, whatever the block is written for this else and elif, the interpreter will entirely skip that and go to the next line. Yeah, tell me what's the issue. Yeah,
Sir, in the third line we have given first is if, then is elif. That is right.
yeah,
But the third line else, again if we will write elif, then also it will work same. Na?
yeah, it will work. But there can be 3 types of number, right? One can be 0, one can be even, one can be odd. So if a particular number is not 0, is not even, then definitely that is odd, right?
Yes.
Then
But sir, with
that's why-
even the third else, if we use elif, then also the same command will
Yeah,
work at
definitely.
same answer.
Yeah, but
It will
only
give the
elif not.
same.
You have to give the condition. Elif a mod 2 equal 1. Then this will work.
After if only we can use elif. Then after elif we can use elif instead of else, or we can use
Yes,
else.
yes. You
Both
can,
we can
but
use after
yeah.
elif.
Likewise, if you do elif a mod 2 equal 1, this will also work. There is no problem. Okay.
Yes.
Both are correct, but there is a definiteness here that if a number is not 0 and number is not even, then definitely that is odd. Then it's better there to use else.
Okay.
Okay, now Memon, tell me. Any doubt you are having?
Sir,
Yes, tell me, Himanshu.
sir, isn't there any statement like break in this Python?
Break, yeah. Once we cover loops, we will use the statement break.
Sir, for if statement, like if our first statement is correct, then the statement should be stopped there. It should not be proceed further. Isn't there any statement for that for right now?
No,
That
no,
only
no.
sir is saying na break one. It will not read after that.
That
Break-
break is for loop. I know
Break,
it's
you
for
want
loop.
to break a loop. Once we come to this topic, loops.
Sir, even we can put the break in if else because it is a syntax of Python, na, so it will work anywhere, even in if
Okay, okay,
and
let's try.
logical. And I think.
Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try here. Try break. Let's see whether something happens or not. Python, sorry, py. Is
Sir,
that-
remove L if sir,
Yeah.
please replace if there.
Is it working? What is it? What it is
Side
saying?
loop.
Sir, break that tab is given. That is the reason I think.
But that type should be maintained because I think the entire block is inside the if statement.
Okay.
Then remove it after the if, na sir. Don't put it in if.
Okay, let's put it here.
Okay.
Let's try now whether something happens or not.
Sir, it's showing that there is something wrong. It's underlining it in red.
Which one?
This break part and the lower also.
Firstly, we will not use this break command as of.
Okay. So this will work in loops.
Hello, sir.
This break statement is working. This break statement works there. Okay.
So
This
your voice
entire-
was not audible till last
Sir,
time.
your voice is breaking.
Yeah, this break statement, nobody shall think of the break statement as of now. Once we will start learning for loops, okay, learning the loops, we will start, then we will utilize this break statement.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Memon, is there anything you want to ask?
No, sir.
Okay. See, what happens is that why we have seen that.
Hello,
Let
sir.
me- yeah, please tell me.
Sir, once use a modulus to a divided by 2 is equal to.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, now. Fine. Now suppose a divided, if I give what 1. It is coming to be odd, right? But yeah, this is not correct. This is not correct because this will give me. Okay, fine. Let's take another example first. I am giving a value
Sir,
called
we have
6.
given that print even. Now, if you will write there print odd, then it will print odd only.
Yeah, 6 is printing odd. Why? 6 is printing odd.
6 is odd.
Is 6
Even
odd?
6 is even.
Actually,
So what is the
even,
value
6 is
of-
even. But they're printing
What is the
odd.
value you will get? Okay, 6 divided by 2. What is the value you will get? 3, right?
3, yes, sir.
So, is it correct that 6 is odd because it is getting divided by? How will you check the divisibility? 6 is divisible by 2. How will you check? Using this mod commands. It will turn 0. Okay. Okay.
Sir, 4 divided by 2 is 2.
Is 2. Nothing like that will work. Okay. And you cannot check even. Try on it, but you cannot check even.
But the answer is even no, sir. 2.
Yeah, 4. Will you get the answer?
Yes, sir. But I got odd.
Yeah, the answer is wrong.
4
Yeah,
divided
Parnik, tell me.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, tell me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I was asking that where in the Python are we supposed to give these colons?
Okay, wait, let me explain. So Python follows something called indentation. Okay, so what thinks is that if given a condition here, I have given a condition here, if once I give the colon, Python understands that the block of this it will give some spaces. Okay, some tab spaces it will give here, and from here, using those tab spaces only, each and every line inside this if condition, you want to execute certain commands. Okay, once this if condition is true. So Python does what? Once you give colon and press enter, Python already gives some tabs to that. Some tab spaces it will give, and now whatever command you want to execute inside this if, it will write from here only. Print 0, something that, print 0, print 1, everything, each and every of your command that you want to keep inside this if condition will have certain tab spaces.
Sir, is it just in the case of if else command?
No. It's just an example. We'll take this also in the next class. This is just an example.
Okay.
This is just an example. More will come when we will be entering the loops.
Sir, how many spaces we will take
Okay,
in for a
loops,
print?
functions. Yeah. For every such thing, functions, loops, if else, everything requires this indentation to be true. Means whatever block, if condition is there, right? This is a block of code. Certain code you have written inside this if condition to be executed if this condition is true. How Python will identify that which is inside this if condition? It does by giving certain spaces. You have to give certain spaces inside this if condition to make Python identify that, okay, these lines of code fall under this if condition. I will again take this topic in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All of you, any doubt? Tell me here.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, 4 divided by 2 is 2. That is even number. But why are you getting odd number, sir? Why are you getting?
Because this is not true, na? What condition I have written? What condition I have written here? Tell me.
0. A is equal to A.
So is it a true? Equal 0.
No,
Is
sir.
it true? 4 divided by 2 is 2.
Yes, sir. 2.
Then in the else part, it is showing me odd. So 4 is divisible by 2. How shall I check? 4 is divisible by 2. How shall I check?
4 by
It's
2.
better, na? I take 4 mod 2.
Mod 2. Yes, sir.
It will definitely give me a 0 value. Why? Because if I divide any even number, by 2, the remainder is always 0. Correct? Remainder is always 0. This condition I can utilize here to check for even and odd. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anything else? Any more doubts you people are having?
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, I just now I sent a question in chat box. Can you see and resolve that question? I can't understand that question third.
Okay, so you have to do these 4 operations. It's related to your assignment, right?
Yes, right, sir.
Utilize, suppose that you want to do this plus. Okay, you have to take inputs using this input command. Okay, using this input command, you have to take the inputs and then utilize those inputs for addition purpose. Something like that is working. Suppose that I want to add 2 numbers A and B, the calculator I want to make. For this A, I have to take input from the console. Okay.
Okay.
This from the console, I have to take the inputs and then I have to add. Then add A plus B simply. This is what something the question is asking. For each and every of multiplication, division, plus minus, you have to take input from the console and do your operations.
In that case, we can't write the print bracket
Yes,
A plus B.
Yeah, you can. You can A plus B, print A plus B, you can write.
So,
Yeah.
Can you give MCQ, sir?
so
Yes.
I didn't understand why this 6 came.
Which one? Sorry.
So the result is 6 of this aleph, this one print even. It should be printed even, no.
Which
6
one?
is even number.
So that's
So
why
here,
this condition is false, no? This will not work. A mod 2 shall be there, right? Phi test dot phi. Nice. Now see. Is it coming even now?
yes, sir.
That time the question was asked, what
But
if?
sir,
Yeah.
but sir, if we divide 6 by 2, then the remainder will be 0 and the quotient also is 0.
Quotient will be 0.
Because if we divide 2 with 6,
Okay.
then
Divide here.
both will be
2 is the divisor, 6 it is. 2, 3 times 6. And the remainder is 0, but the quotient is 3, I think. Is it?
Wait, this is for quotient. Quotient is 3, that's why it's even. Or that's why it was odd.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay, yeah. Anything else?
So the 0 is even, right?
0. Yeah, you can assume that 0 is even.
So automatically it is giving even, print even if 0 is equal to 0, print even. So we have given that 0 will be even. That's why it is printing even.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah. Any more doubt if people are having? Shall I start the MCQ for today?
Hello.
So,
Yes.
Sir, even I am not understanding, sir, that 4
Tell me.
divided by 2 will 2 divided by 4 we get answer. Quotient is 2 and remainder is 0, sir. But 2 is an
Yes.
even number, no, sir. I am asking that.
Fact is, what do you want? Look, how will we check whether a number is even? How will we check? What's the condition? What is the thing we want to utilize here? I take a number 6 divided by 2. 2 3 times is 6, right?
Yes, sir. 0.
Whenever you take any even number, no, you get remainder 0 always. This is the universal condition. This
Yes,
will
sir.
always be true. Okay. Now I may get question to be 3, 5, 4, 2, 1, anything. How can I utilize this condition to check whether my number is even or not? Okay. Yeah, let's start the MCQs, then we'll wrap up. I think the screen has got stuck. Yeah, Mahesh, tell me, any problem?
Sir, can I share my screen one time?
Okay, just wait. Do the MCQs, then I will see.
Yeah, sir, we are not getting notes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Whose department is this of sharing the notes? Deepa, any task
Yeah.
has been assigned to you? Deepa is your class representative, I think, right?
Sir, I have notes. If needed, I can share.
No, I think notes pre-built, inbuilt notes will be shared with you. And Deepa's task it is to share. I guess something announcement like that has been done.
Yeah, sir. Till date, we have not got any notes.
Ask it to our student coordinator, that will guide you. Raise the ticket.
No, it's not
Bro,
my problem.
ticket
It's
raise
everyone's, right?
टिकट
Everyone's-
रेज करने में 12-13 दिन हो जा रहा है, रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहा है भाई एक भी टिकट का.
Talk to
Bro,
Megha. Talk to Megha.
आपका ही नहीं आ रहा है, बाकी सब लोग का तो आ जाता है यार.
ओके
भैया मेरा तो 2 घंटे में आ गया था.
Sir,
हाँ bro, next
Deepu
day
is not there in the group only, I think, sir. No one is there in the name.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, sir. First we are giving if A is equal to 0 and after next we are giving print now, sir. How many spaces we will give print?
So look, if you are using VS Code or anything, I think one tab space is given there. one tab space or four spaces you can assume. Okay.
Only four
Use the
are,
compiler, it will handle these things on its own. The VS Code and all handles these things on its own. Okay, I have given the first MCQ. Please attempt. Refresh all of you and attempt, please. I have created the attendance. Please, all of you mark your attendance. Okay, yeah, Mahesh, you can share your screen now. Tell me what's the issue.
सर वो जो हेलो
हाँ बोलो.
सर वो जो अभी एक क्वेश्चन जो हमने पूछा है ना
हम्म.
उसको जरा एक बार ऑनलाइन पाइथन पे जरा एग्जीक्यूट करके बता दीजिए.
Okay.
हाँ
तब मैं पहले शेयर कर दूं स्क्रीन अपना.
हाँ सर हाँ, 1 मिनट लगेगा बस.
ओके. क्वेश्चन क्या था?
क्वेश्चन सर बता रहे हैं.
फर्स्ट.
हाँ
A
राइट
equal
अ
to-
सिंपल कैलकुलेटर
ये
सपोर्ट
क्वेश्चन.
इन 5. हाँ हाँ वही क्वेश्चन सर. इसको एग्जीक्यूट करके
ओके,
जरा
मैं सिर्फ
हमको-
एडिशन दिखाऊंगा.
हाँ बिल्कुल
मैं
ठीक
सिर्फ
है.
addition
एडिशन
दिखाऊं,
आप दिखाओ,
ठीक है?
बाकी का सब हम करेंगे.
A is equal to input. ओके ठीक है. लेट्स से int. Okay, B is equal to what? Input. Okay, fine. Print A plus B. कर पाओगे इतना बताओ.
हाँ इतना तो सही है.
ठीक है. Let's py test dot py. Let's give 1 2. Okay, 3 आंसर आ रहा है.
हाँ सर सही है.
Okay, fine.
ठीक है सर. थैंक यू.
सर जो फोर्थ क्वेश्चन आपने दिया a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6 and if a is smaller than b, so a is already smaller, but we have given the print command a is greater, then why is it printing b is greater else?
If let's suppose as per this is what as per the given question.
Yes.
What I've given is that if a 5 and 6 the values are there, only
Yes.
two comparison can be there, right? 5 and 6 I've given you. If a, definitely they are not equal. So if a is
Yes.
not greater than b, definitely it is smaller, something like that. It is
Okay.
always be there, right? Then
But we
else
have given the print command after that, exactly print a is greater, then it should print a is greater, no sir?
which where let me see. What I've given, tell if a is greater than b, print a is greater. Else print b is greater. What's the problem here?
It's right.
If a is not greater, and since value of both a and b are
Sir,
unequal.
you have given a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, right?
Yeah.
But a is smaller, sorry, greater than b, right?
A is how? A is 5, b is 6.
B is greater than A.
Right?
Okay, so I assume I took that greater signal wrong. That's what I got wrong.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this question are true and false are equal. What was that question?
As in.
So your
Tell me
question
again.
second- So you gave a question that true and false are equal. फिर आपने कहा true question mark.
That is
Okay.
second question, sir. True and
Second
false
question.
equals true.
True and false. And is what a logical operator here.
Yeah.
True and false means
If
you
in and anyone will be false, then it will be false. It will not
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
true.
so that
That
is
is the
false. The
answer.
answer is false.
True and false. One is false means it will print false. If it will be true or false, then the answer will be true.
Yeah.
So what about the first question? The not.
Not
what-
is a logical operator. This is what we have seen today. Is this exclamation works instead of not? Does that works?
No. No.
Yeah.
So actually, what kind of operator is that one, sir?
It is
Relational.
rather- yeah,
Relational.
relational.
Or
It is a
relational.
relational operator. Yeah.
But it is not. Sir,
It is not
coming
exactly
around, right?
yeah. It is not an exactly relational operator. You use this exclamation mark for the not equal to comparison.
Yeah. That only I'm coming. I
Yeah.
just searched on the internet.
Can I
It is
share
only
my
coming
screen
with
once?
another one.
Yes.
That's why.
Who wants to share screen?
So can we leave?
Yes, yes, whoever has marked can leave.
सर ये एरर आ रहा है मेरे, जब
एक
मैं
मिनट देखता हूँ।
py test डॉट py लिख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे
ओके ओके
टर्मिनल में।
देखने दो मेरे को क्या बोल रहा है। py is not recognized। अच्छा एक बार पाइथन लिखो तो। तुम्हारे ये फाइल कहाँ पर है पहले दिखाना।
फाइल से डेस्कटॉप,
अच्छा वहां पे देखो तुम्हारे फाइल का नाम तुमने क्या लिखा है।
मैंने टेस्ट डॉट pyt लिखा है।
तो pyt तो होता ही नहीं ना, py होता है।
तो सर जब मैं py डाल रहा था तब भी यही दिक्कत थी।
करो अब करो एक बार वैसे। अच्छा सेव किया फाइल। फाइल आइदर प्रेजेंट है तुम्हारे वहां पे, अनसेव्ड फाइल है ये तो।
अनसेव्ड है सर।
ओके एक मिनट, लगता नहीं कि तुम्हारा यहाँ पे लैंग्वेज सिलेक्टेड है। सो कॉन्फ़िगर नहीं किया ना अभी तक।
एस करो ब्रो, हो जाएगा। आपने पाइथन इंस्टॉल नहीं किया तो नहीं किया तो नहीं होगा।
पाइथन इंस्टॉल्ड है मशीन में।
पाइथन है सर,
पाथ एडेड है।
दिस इज पाइथन।
पाथ ऐड किया
इससे
है।
इससे पहले एक भी प्रोग्राम रन किया है ब्रो उसमें वीएस में?
नहीं वीएस में मैंने नहीं किया।
हाँ तो फिर उसको एक बार आप उसको करो, दोनों को।
कॉन्फ़िगर ये
यस कॉन्फ़िगर करो।
कॉन्फ़िगर कहाँ से होगा वही तो पूछना है।
एक्सटेंशंस।
एक्सटेंशंस में होगा शायद।
एक्सटेंशंस में नहीं, एक्सटेंशंस में थोड़ा बहुत वो ऐड किया था एक्सटेंशंस पाइथन वाला। करना
एनेबल
पड़ेगा।
डिसेबल आएगा शायद इसमें।
तो मैं देखते
है
हैं
शायद।
रुको। पाइथन
लास्ट है।
इनेबल किया हुआ है, पाइलैंस विद इनेबल्ड है लगता है। हाँ इनेबल किया हुआ है। वेट वेट लगता है
ब्रो
इसका
सेव करो, उसको सेव करो पहले, कंट्रोल एस।
पाइथन पाइथन को
दोबारा।
पहले सेव करो। इसका पाइथन तो जो फाइल है उसको वहां पे खोल के पहले सेव करो, नहीं तो इसका पाइथन एडेड नहीं है पाथ में। सिस्टम वेरिएबल्स के पाथ में ऐड करना पड़ेगा तब
तो
जाके एग्जीक्यूट
सिंपल
होगा।
प्रिंट हेलो वर्ल्ड ट्राई करके देखो, अगर वो हो गया तो चल रहा है, मतलब नॉर्मल।
1 सेकंड।
ब्रो वेलकम के राइट साइड में आप डबल क्लिक करोगे तो ऑटोमेटिक खुल जाता है न्यू यूनिटाइटल्ड वन।
यहाँ पे
पहली
पहले
वाली
लैंग्वेज
क्या
सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा ना। यहाँ पे जो राइट साइड में प्लेन टेक्स्ट लिखा है यहाँ पे पहले लैंग्वेज सेलेक्ट करो फिर होएगा।
कहाँ
यहाँ
पे?
पे जो प्लेन टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ नीचे राइट साइड में देखो।
राइट साइड के कॉर्नर में उधर देखो।
हाँ ये
नीचे
नीचे
जाओ
नीचे
एकदम
नीचे
नीचे।
नीचे
नीचे राइट साइड के कॉर्नर में देखो
इस पे
प्लेन टेक्स्ट।
सिलेक्ट करो, यहाँ पे पाइथन लिखो।
पाइथन से
यहाँ पे पाइथन सर्च मारो,
आगे आगे
सिलेक्ट करो।
सिलेक्ट करो।
ओके
ठीक है ट्राई करो अब। पाइथन फाइल अब देखो, पाइथन फाइल का ये भी ले रहा है। आ गया हो जाएगा। रन कराओ
ओके
फाइल ये वाला कुछ ये करके।
ओके सर, मैं ट्राई करता हूँ, अगर नहीं होता तो मैं टिकट रेज करता हूँ।
अरे टिकट ट्रेस करने की क्या जरूरत है, अब हो जाएगी।
ओके
पाई अनटाइटल्ड ये नेम लिखना डॉट पाई, अब हो जाएगी।
ठीक है।
ओके
सर मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर करो, वो डबल जो ब्रैकेट की वजह से आंसर चेंज हो रहा था।
ठीक है दिखाओ। ऑफ कर दो तुम तब। ऑन। मोहित
1 सेकंड सर।
स्टॉप शेयरिंग।
या स्टॉप शेयरिंग कर दो या दिखाओ अब तुम।
So my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible.
So you can check the codes right this sir.
Try running that. ये क्या है वैसे जो रन करा रहे हैं वो कहाँ पर है?
ये रहा सर राइट साइड में, ये मैं ऑनलाइन करा रहा हूँ उसके ऊपर, रेपलेट वेब के ऊपर।
अच्छा ठीक है करो।
1 देखो सर वो ट्रू ट्रू आ गया।
तो ट्रू का ही कंडीशन दिया है तुमने।
पहले मैंने 1 1 दिया था चारों, तो वो एक ट्रू आ रहा था एक फॉल्स आ रहा था। एक मिनट। अभी
दोनों
आ रहा
ट्रू
है
आ
सर,
रहे
बराबर अभी आ रहा है सर, पहले रॉन्ग आ रहा था, पता नहीं, इसलिए डाउट आया कि ब्रैकेट का वजह से तो सिंटैक्स
हमने जो
एरर तो
यहाँ
नहीं
पे
है।
किया है प्रिंट a इक्वल टू बी फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट एंड c इक्वल टू, इस पे ये तो ब्रैकेट में इंक्लोज ही नहीं है।
कौन सा सर?
सेकंड स्टेटमेंट देखो, प्रिंट का सेकंड स्टेटमेंट।
सर वो फिर भी सर वो ट्रू दे रहा है। अच्छा वो a इक्वल टू b का ओनली प्रिंट कर रहा है, राइट?
मे बी, पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, कुछ तो हो रहा है। बट या
हाँ
अगर
सर, वो प्रिंट a इक्वल टू जो b है ना सर, उसके अंदर वो हमारा एक a इक्वल टू b तक ही प्रिंट कर, वो रीड कर रहा है कोड को।
अच्छा एक काम
आफ्टर
करो,
a एंड और c वाला को रीड ही नहीं कर रहा है वो।
अच्छा वो ऐसा होगा नहीं, वरना एरर दिखाएगा। रीड तो जरूर करेगा। बी के पहले का ये हटाओ, ब्रैकेट हटाओ, बी के बाद का ब्रैकेट हटाओ, और सी के पहले का ब्रैकेट हटाओ, फिर देखते हैं। सी के बाद का, सी के पहले का ब्रैकेट हटाओ। सेव करो, अब रन करो, फिर रन करो, देखते हैं आता है या नहीं। ट्रू ट्रू सही आ रहा है। अब एक काम करना, नॉट इक्वल देके चेक कर लो एक बार।
तो एक बार हम लोग इनपुट में रॉन्ग आंसर देके देखते हैं ना एक बार।
हाँ वही कह रहा हूँ, नॉट इक्वल देके चेक करो, कंडीशन में चेक चेंज कर दो।
मुझे सिर्फ ये कोड के अंदर सिर्फ ब्रैकेट क्या समझना था, कुछ लफड़ा तो नहीं है, बाकी सब समझ
नहीं
गए।
नहीं, बाकी सब सही है। रॉन्ग है
ओके सर,
वो भी देखे, फॉल्स कंडीशन भी एक चेक कर लो यहाँ पे,
इधर से चेक करूंगा उसको।
किसी में भी नॉट इक्वल डाल दो, एक में, किसी एक कंडीशन में। ए नॉट इक्वल टू बी कर दो। किसी एक में करते तो ही पता लग जाता। ओके अब रन कराओ।
ओके सर, हटा दिया। सर ए हमने नॉट इक्वल टू दिया है, तो एक इक्वल टू हटाना पड़ेगा ना सर, क्योंकि नहीं तो डबल इक्वल में हो जाएगा वो।
हटाओ, इनवैलिड सिंटैक्स
राइट।
पहले ही दिखा रहा है। हटाओ, एक इक्वल टू हटाओ, रन 1 1 2 2। फॉल्स आ रहा है।
एक फॉल्स आ रहा है पहला वाला सर, क्योंकि if anyone will be false it will print false.
So this is the
और इसमें दूसरे वाले में both are true, इसलिए it will print true.
दूसरे वाले में भी डाल दो एक बार, एक को नॉट इक्वल टू करो, ए नॉट इक्वल टू बी रख दो।
सी को रखता हूँ, वैसे हैं तो दोनों के सेम, राइट सर?
हाँ करो, एक इक्वल टू हटाओ, एक इक्वल टू हटाओ।
ओके।
Day 1. Okay. In this coding challenge, we have two questions and we will discuss both of them. The first question is basically the counterpart of get full. Get full fetches all the
False
content.
false.
Okay, fine.
हाँ सर, सर C is not equal to D, 2 is not equal.
सही तो है, फॉल्स ही तो है, 2 तो इक्वल है ना D के।
ओके सर, दोनों में से दोनों एक फॉल्स आ गया तो फॉल्स प्रिंट हो गया, राइट? अब दोनों ट्रू था तो ट्रू। ओके सर, अंडरस्टूड, थैंक्स। Should I stop sharing?
Yeah.
Okay, sir, thank you for today's session. Very good night, sir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, very good night to all of you. Any more doubts? Shall I stop? Yes, all of you, whoever wants to leave, you can leave. Okay, very good night to all of you.